welcome to Tick Tick Pop. So I thought like that the most important thing is training methods, right? Because at the end of the day, like we've seen all these commentaries now, and we know all about the best in the world people. And don't you want to be the best in the world? I want to be the best in the world. And I have like many, many years of experience. And one of the things that has become increasingly clear to me is that longevity is crucial and good training methods become essential for longevity. So I think that the most important training thing that there is in all of popping at this point is foam rolling. And this is after so many years of trial and error and experimentation. And it led me to this book by a guy named Naudi Aguilar called The Power of Posture, the ultimate guide for building a functional body. That's Naudi Aguilar right there, looking all Egyptian. So this book goes through like the importance of posture and most importantly, an introduction to muscular structural integration, which is another way to say basically like foam rolling and myofascial release and different aspects of that. So what he says, and I highly recommend this book, which you can get from his website, is that the most important muscle for doing myofascial release to begin with, here are your tools, is the Tensor Fascia Latae, the TFL. The TFL is a hip flexor that becomes problematic when your pelvis sits into an anterior pelvic tilt. It originates at the anterior superior iliac spine, also known as the ASIS, and inserts into the upper 2/3 of the femur where the IT band originates. When standing, it cannot leverage the femur to flex upwards toward the torso, so instead it leverages the pelvis to anteriorly rotate. The TFL will be one of the disruptive muscles to the gluteal structure on the posterior end of the pelvis. It will be directly put into an overactive state when it is in a shortened position while seated. It will be directly put into an overactive state while it is in a shortened position while seated. That is the important aspect of this. So let's look at this. Releasing this hip flexor will be crucial for building balance within the lumbopelvic region and helping reintroduce the gluteus maximus. For people with extreme tightness, here let's get some music going. In the TFL, this specific trigger point technique will likely be very painful. Although it might feel intuitive to avoid this type of pain, it is imperative we stay on it until the pain dissipates. This can take 2 to 5 minutes, but sometimes extend out to 10. So I'm going in this in extreme detail because this is YouTube and you can, I really want this to be a great resource. So oftentimes people with lower back problems will do this myofascial release technique and get immediate relief after a few minutes. So this is what it does, is it here in the back, and the purpose of this is to straighten it out. So most people, myself included, have lower backs that are tilted out just from so much sitting. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a lacrosse ball and we're going to put it right there. Positioning the lacrosse ball will be similar to putting your hand in your front pocket if you are wearing jeans. Be sure to position your arm in a position where you can rest your head on it. This will allow more relaxation. So what we're going to do now is do this. And I know that that is the kind of thing that you usually don't see on videos, but I really want this to be the kind of video that you can see that this is actual work. Like so many instructional videos that I personally watch, I just watch them and I don't end up doing the thing. So I want to make videos. My ultimate goal is that people will start live streaming with me and they'll do the thing while I do it. And I feel like it's really important that this is the first video because it's like the most important thing. The dancing can come later, but you have to take care of your body, right? We're going to cover nutrition, we're going to cover stretching, we're going to cover exercise, and we're absolutely going to cover dancing and the concepts. But I thought I really want this to be the source for people that are serious about really being top level artists and dancers for the long term. You know, I'm not interested in people that are fly by night. I've watched so many dancers come and go. So many of the dancers that are famous right now, in 10 years, you'll be like, oh shit, remember them? And they'll be long gone and they'll be doing something else with their life. And that ain't me. I plan to be doing this well into my 90s and 100s and 110s and 130s and 160s. So we're going to do it. Let's see if this is a good angle. So here is a lacrosse ball. I went too low. Excuse me. This is still something I'm learning. So here's a lacrosse ball. We're going to put it on the mat, and I'm going to do this. So as you can see, I'm putting it like right here. I'm going to sit up a little right here. You'll feel it. Trust me. Get a lacrosse ball. I should like sell lacrosse balls. That's how I should monetize this channel. Get a lacrosse ball on Amazon. If you aren't in a country where you can do that, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm going to do this now. Oh, dude, it's so painful. You have no idea. Oh, see that girl moaning? That's how I feel. Oh. So I don't know what to tell you if this is like not exciting for you. This is so painful. It's hard for me to talk just watching somebody do this. But let me tell you why we're doing this. There we go. Oh, this is going to be so hard because this hurts so much. Oh my god. So, people like Kite and Pop and J have very, very loose TFLs. The TFL, according to Naudi, is the very first muscle you want to release. Everything else comes after this. This is the beginning, then you go to iliacus, then you go to psoas, and you go to rectus femoris, and we'll do all that, but you got to start at the start. So, many of us, especially Western people, and especially white guys like me, are very, very tight in their hips. Mostly from sitting, from playing video games, from all of the things that culture does to... oh my god, dude, this is so intense. Okay, so you see, one thing you can do, I know this is probably weird hearing me like moaning. Oh, fuck. But this is normal, I'm telling you. Oh my god. So you can make super slight adjustments and it will bring searing pain to like a whole new part of your body. Oh my god. So a lot of what you like when you see these dancers like Kite and Pop and J and Future comes to mind is that their bodies are open. Junior Boogaloo, Slim Boogie. Their bodies are not all tight and restricted like most people's are, and that comes through in their dancing because they can do movements and their movements look good in a way that most people's don't because most people's bodies are so tight. Okay, good. Okay, a little bit of a different angle, and then we're gonna switch. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, it's so hardcore. Hi. Maybe I'll get an overhead camera soon. We can do this from overhead. That's my goal, is to make a whole thing. So, getting your body loose like this, you would think like in the 20th century, the answer to this was stretching. But it turns out that that was wrong. Stretching is great, but stretching cannot break up fascia. Fascia, you should look this up. You should know this inside and out if you want to consider yourself a good student of me. You should know all about the fascial system. We'll talk about people like Thomas Myers, the author of the book Anatomy Trains. All this stuff is totally essential, and for anybody who follows the actual like functional fitness world, you know that all of this stuff is becoming like more and more known to be the thing by the day, by the year. So the thing is that fascia needs to just physically be broken up. Stretching does nothing to the fascia. Stretching is a muscular thing. But the fascia surrounds the muscle, and if the fascia is tight, the muscle can't do anything about it. It's like you have, what's a good analogy? It's like you have some clay, but the clay is inside of some what's a good thing? What would it be? Like you have some unfinished clay inside of a clay pot, and you try to stretch out the clay, but the finished clay is hard and brittle, and you can't do anything about it. You have to break it up, and once you break it up, then the unfinished clay can be stretched all about. That was a weird analogy, but it's the best one that came to me. So the muscular system is the same way, and you've noticed I'm not like moaning in agony anymore because I can feel the whole thing releasing. I feel this in my knee, on the side of my leg, just kind of everywhere. And now I think I can switch. Oh, that's so intense. Dudes, that is like so intense. Wow. Oh, wow. This is so essential. So this is what I want to do. Tell me what you think in the comments about this. I'm going to do the other side, but I'm just thinking of this now. I want to do stuff like this all the time and just kind of have regular classes going, and you can ask questions, and that leads to the next class. As I get the streaming like more and more good and better and blah blah blah, I think, you know, we can just be doing this all the time. So I really want to take this far, because not only is this great for me and my YouTube channel, it's great for me and my life to be doing this kind of stuff, you know? Like, teaching it to you gets me doing it. Like, my TFL feels so good right now, you have no idea. Okay, so now you go to the other side. And again, the reason I'm doing this like in real time is because you need to see that this is like a time commitment thing. You can't just do this like in a flash. You have to take the time and actually do it. And there's no amount of YouTube videos you can watch that will make you actually like get on the ground and do this, because it hurts, dude. This shit hurts, but it breaks up the fascia, and once you do it, like, you almost get like an endorphin release. It's like you just feel really good in your body. And the more you do this, the less painful it gets. This is what they say about foam rolling. The more it hurts, the more you need it. So getting into a routine on this, I think, is probably the most important thing you can do for your popping training. This is a foundation of movement that goes beyond the robot, beyond isolation, beyond dime stops, beyond hits, beyond dancing, beyond walking, beyond anything, jumping. This is the crucial thing. As of 2016, new things may come along later that leads to longevity and a youthful and spry body that will be able to move into your 90s and 100s and 110s and 120s and 130s. This is the support to a yoga practice, to a stretching routine, to weightlifting, exercise, cardio, all of this. It all starts with foam rolling, and Naudi Aguilar, the power of posture, the best person I've found so far, and trust me, I look like crazy and research like crazy, says that foam rolling starts with a lacrosse ball on the TFL. So with that, I'm just gonna do this for a minute. Oh, dude. Look, I don't even know if you can see this in the video. I'm straightening my knee so slightly, and it hurts so much more. It's like you have all these tiny little pockets of muscle fibers. They call these trigger points. That's another thing you can Google, is trigger points and trigger point therapy. This stuff is all well documented in the massage community, the bodywork community. And the beauty of this is that you can do it yourself. And I was in Thailand for a few months and I was getting Thai massages all the time. And I actually feel like in many ways, as great as that was, they kind of hurt me because they can't feel my body the way I can feel my body. And they did too much pressure in the wrong places sometimes. And it led me to realize that like you can't pay someone else to do this stuff for you. I mean, you can help, but ultimately it's amazing that you can just do this yourself and you have total control over the pressure and the location, and you can get into minute areas. The breath is like so important in this stuff. You really have to take deep breaths, as painful as it is. You have no idea how much pain I'm in right now. And I'm like rolling forward a little bit, and I so don't want to because it hurts so much more. Oh my god. It's like just when one part is starting to hurt a little less. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm still here. I'm just deep in it, man. My hope is that you're doing this too. Like one of those yoga classes where they're like, okay, now breathe deeply into the lacrosse ball. Feel your pain floating away on a pink balloon into the sky. Your body feels better and better. Oh, this is a beat I made. I have a dance to this song. It's one of my favorite dances of myself. It's called like Otis Funkmeyer One Take Dance in Culver City, something like that. I should do a commentary on that dance. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. People keep telling me it'd be so funny if I did a commentary on my own dancing. It'd be like wearing a t-shirt of yourself. Another thing that I also do. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, dude. Those of you who just did this along with me, you know, it's hardcore. It's super hardcore. Dang, my battery, I forgot to plug in. Okay, so I hope this worked. I hope this actually streamed to YouTube, because that'd be super whack if it didn't. And I had a great time, and I hope this is the beginning of like a whole new chapter of the channel and of life. I'm betting everything on live streaming. I believe to my core that this is the future of everything. Namaste, peace out, much love, salute to you all. Out.